Eli, how were you as a team able to limit Northwestern's success in terms of their three-point shooting? And then what stood out to you, if anything, as being different from last game in that regard against Maryland?
I think on this game we're more worried about the cutters. They don't run as many ball screens or one-on-one ISO plays. It's more back cuts and that kind of look. So just getting into the defenders and making them feel a body for 40 minutes was big.
Anthony Broom.
Hey Eli, it's no secret how not having fans this year has affected the atmosphere, but can you describe if there was a lift you may have gotten from having family here in the building for the first time this year, and do you feel like you guys fed off that energy?
Yeah, it's always nice to have family around. But just seeing my parents up there, and I know for other people on the team, it was just a great moment to see them back in Chrysler. And for sometimes it's the first time their families are watching them on the Chrysler court, so that means a lot. And then just knowing people up there are cheering for you, and you can hear those little remarks from your parents. It's fun to play. I think it felt a little different, but not that much.
Adam Rich.
Hey, Eli, can you talk about the role the scout team guys have played in helping this team get out to an undefeated start?
Yeah, they're locked in every single day. They have to be there 30 minutes running over whatever team's play set that we have to guard that game. And then they have to know ours. So knowing both is a big thing. But they do a great job of running the sets. They're seniors, they're vets. They know how teams play. They know all the different actions, and they bring it every single day. So,
Connor Brennan.
Hey Eli, so in 8 of the team's 9 games this season, you guys have scored over 80 points. So can you just talk a little bit about like what maybe has led to that, and maybe what it feels like to be part of an offense that's humming to that degree?
I think we just have so many different weapons. If they guard the first action well, we have 3 elite talents on the other side of the ball. Even when we bring in subs, I don't feel like there's a drop off when someone gets subbed out. Everybody's real confident in what they're asked to do, and we're a selfless team. So if a person's open, person misses a shot, then you tell them to shoot it again. I think that goes a long way with confidence.
Isaiah Hull.
Hey Eli, speaking of that selflessness, when you have a situation like you guys had early in the game where they seem to be intent on trying to take away Hunter, how much does it help that you have so many different guys, kind of a pick your poison type scenario?
Yeah, that's big time. Like I said, the second side, it's hard to guard multiple actions, let alone it's hard to guard the first action, let alone the second action. To have Isaiah and Franz over there, have to deal with shooters on the weak side. It's hard to guard for anybody. So I think that's what makes us elite.
Daniel Dash.
Eli, you mentioned earlier that Franz is becoming more of a complete defender. I'm curious, where have you seen him grow the most, whether it's this season or more specifically the last couple of games?
I think he used to foul a lot. I think everybody knew that, but this year he's doing a good job of playing solid and making people score over his length.
Andrew Kahn.
Hey, Eli, you guys are undefeated. You're scoring a lot of points, a lot of lopsided wins. But I guess so. Where do you see there's still room for improvement with this team? What areas?
I think on the offensive end, it's the turnovers. I think we have too many turnovers, and that's something we can address. But the way we play, it's fast paced. There's a lot of different transition actions. But I think as the season goes on, we're gonna see less turnovers and more people making the right decisions and ball screens and in transition. I think some of those turnovers are just coming from some people being passive.